I feel like ever since we first heard about COVID-19 in March, we've been thinking about how it's going to impact our 6th annual gala.
The gala is such a huge part of our community events. It's a huge part of our community in general. When we talked about what were we going to do given the current health crisis, we talked about what was the purpose of the gala. And it has always been more than a fundraiser.
I really enjoy seeing families come and making it a family reunion or sometimes a celebration of their loved one's life. And I feel very privileged that we get to be part of that.
The gala is a symbol of our resilience as a community. It's about a city supporting us. As in years past, the Zachem Bridge and Government Center will be lit up in our honor. It's the opportunity to connect as one community, not just as doctors and scientists and patients, but that we all come together as community members for one night.
I think this is going to be a really unique and special evening. We're working on putting together an online art show with art that's created by patients of the FTD unit and caregivers.
Hey, did you know that Rich DiMare is available and he's going to perform live at our online gala on Friday, October 16th? Let's hear what others are thinking about the gala.
I wouldn't miss it. There's a couple of friends who have always come with me, and so I've been talking to them about coming online too, and they will.
The families that can be together will certainly like the idea of having a party.
It's where I learned where I could go for help, but also for friendship, and friendship turned to love.
You meet people that almost become your family. In fact, they are my family.
I'm going to dress up, and I'm not going to come in my pajamas.
Great.
Again, a life-saving mission. So I hope the gala is fantastic.
And when we first met Dr. Dickerson, it was like, oh God, it was like he really calmed us down and pretty much taught us that there's life after being diagnosed with FTD.
You all were really our lifelines. You continued to be our lifelines. FTD is such a difficult disease. To have the support and to have the people that could guide me in how I could help Frank and also how we could get the most out of Frank's life from that point on was invaluable to me. I can't say enough for the core people that are such a big part of my last 10 years.
Last year, I remember, was a special year for you.
Bridget was getting married the following day, but we still had a good family representation and didn't want to miss it. In fact, it kind of added to that poignancy, of Bridget, getting married.
The last time I got to dance with Mary was at the gala. That was my favorite. Plus meeting my friends. It's sort of like a homecoming.
Everyone could show their personal life, that FTD wasn't our whole life.
I am so happy to be sending you a message that our gala will continue. We've had to give up on so many things this year and let go of important community activities, and I'm glad this is not one of them. I'm so glad that COVID hasn't canceled our gala.
Community isn't canceled, and neither is the gala.
You can go online and sign up for a free ticket. If you're a patient, caregiver, or research participant, you can purchase a ticket to join us online that night, and you can purchase your sponsorship right there online.
If you would like your sponsorship to appear in the program book, you must purchase your sponsorship by Friday, September 18th. And Katie, I think you had an idea.
If you purchase or sign up for your ticket by midnight on October 2nd, we'll enter you into a contest to get a party box delivered by Cardulos right to your door ahead of the 6th annual gala. Join us on Friday, October 16th for the 6th annual A Night with the Arts for FTD online gala and art show event.
I'm so happy to be here. I'm going to sing a song for you to get us going. I'm just jamming out on my own. I'm happy to be here. Good morning. The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long we sang a song, and then we strolled that golden sand. Two sweethearts and the summer wind. Like painted kites, those days and nights, they went flying by. The world was new beneath the blue umbrella sky. Then softer than a piper man, one day it called to you. I lost you, I lost you to the summer wind. The autumn winds, the winter winds, they have come and gone. And still the days, those lonely days, they go on and on. Guess who sighs his lullabies through nights that never end? My fickle friend, the summer wind, warm summer wind, the summer wind. Not too many summer days left here. We're wrapping summer up. That's why I picked it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce A Night with the Arts for FTD Gala co-chair, Katie Brandt.
Hello, Rich. Oh, my heart. Listen to you singing about summer winds. I love it.
I feel a little embarrassed. I didn't know we were starting and I'm just jamming out. I thought I was going to get like the go for it, Rich, but you texted me. So thanks. You always have my back.
I texted you. You know, Rich, I would say we can't be embarrassed among friends, right?
That's for sure.
You know, that's something for sure about the FTD community. We take people as they are. And I love it because you are a professional, polished performer, right? So some people might be intimidated by your facade, but this morning I think you're showing us just like anybody else, you might need an extra minute to get used to a Zoom meeting yourself.
Hey, if you stumble, you have to make it part of the dance.
You have to make it part of the, you know, that if you stumble, you have to make it part of the dance. I feel like that could be like a caregiver support group mantra. I like it.
So how you been? It's been a crazy 6-7 months here.
Yeah, I mean, I think just like everybody else, it feels like we're living in some sort of twilight zone. Mm-hmm. But what has been so amazing about our team in the MGH FTD unit and our community of caregivers and patients is that we just keep going. Mm-hmm. You know,
and so speaking of keeping it going, we're keeping the gala going. And so this year we're going to do a lot of things similar. I'm going to be here doing some live music. And I'm sure there's other stuff that's going to happen this year as well. That's similar.
Absolutely. So many of you may recognize Rich DiMare, our 4-time gala performer. And so Rich himself is available and will be singing live at our gala event. So I think, Rich, you're going to bring that entertainment piece. Mm-hmm. You know, my co-chair, Amy Almeida, and I were talking about, like, is this going to just feel like a Zoom meeting?
Mhm.
And Amy said to me, I don't know about you, Katie, but there's not live music during many of my Zoom meetings.
Yeah, you got to kind of, keep the energy up. Zoom can kind of, go on and on. You want to have something that's happening.
That's happening. That's right. Of course, we're going to have Dr. Brad Dickerson, our fearless leader and director, talking about what's been happening in our clinical research program and basically giving his brain talk, as we've sort of dubbed it. So I think that's really important to the community because the Gala's fundraiser, right? So people want to know, what are the funds going to? So
Right. And I think in years past, and what I actually enjoy about the Gala is he really breaks it down and he really kind of gets into the data of what's going on. And that's always like actually a highlight of the Gala for many people that attend.
Yeah, I'm really proud of our event. You've watched us grow over, we've had 5 galas. You've been a part of the last 4. And it's really incredible to me how we are able to blend like fun and fundraising and brain science.
Right.
Like,
Right. It is. And it every year it's always a great time and informative. Like I haven't really seen it done like that in too many places, too many galas. You have a different touch of like the perfect blend of fun, but also like, here, this is what we're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. And really, I think our community, we're just so determined. Bob Ciccarello, one of our caregivers in the video, said there's life after diagnosis. And I always say, just because dementia has come into your life doesn't mean joy has to go out. Mm-hmm. So we know that this online gala, it's not the same as the past 5 years. I mean, we love the Sonesta. The food is amazing. The staff there is so welcoming.
You're right on the Charles River.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of like bringing us back to the gala, where can people go to get tickets right now for this virtual gala? Because we're keeping it going.
We're keeping it going. So the tickets are available right now because.massgeneral.org/FTD Gala 2020. And that is on the invitation. It's in our most recent newsletter. You can find it on our website.
So the link's pretty easy. If you're familiar with the FTD community, you'll be able to find that. because.massgeneral.org/FTD Gala 2020.
Yeah.
Nice. And there's some fun stuff going on if you purchase your tickets before a certain date.
Before October 2nd. So the gala is Friday, October 16th. But we want to get this party started early. We want people to get excited about it.
Yes.
So one of the things that we're doing is if you are a sponsor for this year's gala, and you can buy your sponsorship right on the website, Cardullo's Gourmet Shop in Harvard Square is putting together gala party boxes for all of our sponsors.
Mm-hmm.
So we've decided that anybody who signs up for a ticket, if you're a patient and you sign up for a free ticket, if you are a friend and you sign up, you purchase a ticket, we're going to enter you in a contest to get one of those sponsor party boxes.
Then that's Cardullo's Gourmet Shop, which fantastic.
Yeah, Harvard Square.
Yes.
Bubbly, imported chocolates, fun things.
I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait. I think the band's ready, and we're gonna have the band ready to go. If anybody wants to request something early, hit me up on like Facebook or Instagram, and maybe I can work it into the set list.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna tag you in our posts, and that would be so great if people put in their requests. I love that idea.
And I do the Sinatra songbook and Tony Bennett and Dean Martin, so be friendly. I probably won't be able to do too many Bruno Mars songs, but
right. I don't know if I think
I've actually done a couple at the gala. I've done Uptown Funk at the gala with the band because the dance floor was going. And I was like, they want Uptown Funk, so I worked that in.
Oh my gosh, our dance floor was crazy
Yeah.
last year. So I'm hoping that people will bring that dancing spirit home to their living room this year,
Yes.
right? So Rich and I will be together but apart on the night of the gala because we're going to have the support of Giro Studios in Cambridge. And Rich and I are going to be able to be socially distant, but in the same building for the night of the gala. So that'll be pretty fun.
Well, thank you so much for having me this morning. I'm looking forward to the gala. I think we talked about everything I want to talk about. I don't know if there's anything else that you have. I'm sure you have some stuff that you probably want to talk about as well, but
I do. So Rich, I know you are a busy guy. You've got more people to entertain.
More Zoom calls.
More Zoom calls, but thank you. Thank you so much for being someone who brings real joy to our FTD community. Thank you for being a part of this upcoming gala. As I say, it might take a little bit more grit, but that's not going to take away from the glamour of this year's event.
We're going to have some fun and really look to get back to a sense of normal with this gala. And then hopefully, you know, we'll all be back together the following year too.
That sounds great, Rich. So we will see you on Friday, October 16th.
All right. Thank you so much. I'm going to go now.
Okay. Bye, Rich.
Bye-bye.
Oh my gosh. That was so great. Just hearing Rich's voice sing, it makes me just feel so happy thinking about what's to come. So speaking of what's to come, I have a couple of things to talk to you guys about, and I have, yep, some slides. Awesome. So if you are a part of our FTD unit email list, you should have received your fall 2020 newsletter from Care to Cure this morning. It's a 16-page newsletter with some beautiful caregiver voices and spotlight on our new staff members and on some of our frontline heroes. And I hope that you'll all enjoy it. We'll make sure to post it on our website and share it through social media. Please feel free to share the newsletter with anyone who you think may be interested in learning more about FTD or our FTD unit community. The next thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is our fall programming. And I feel like the first thing that I want to talk about is support groups. So many of you know that I'm connected along with my support group co-facilitators with the AFTD affiliated support groups. AFTD is the Association for Frontotemporal Degeneration. They have an amazing network of volunteers and support groups across the United States, and we are proud to co-facilitate the Boston area FTD support groups. We welcome caregivers of loved ones who are living life with dementia. And we think that during this critical health time or critical time in history that we want to provide ongoing regular support. And so that's why we have Caregiver Support Tuesdays. So you'll find us every Tuesday for an hour online with caregivers talking about emotions, answering questions, and just chatting about topics that are relevant to life when you're caring for a loved one with dementia. So you'll notice, if you can see the slide here, that our support groups are either at 10 a.m. or 7 p.m. We alternate the weeks. So the second and last Tuesday of the month are going to be the 7 p.m. support groups. And then all the other Tuesdays are 10 a.m. What's really, really important is that you register to attend an online support group. Now, if you are someone who attended our community support group at Mount Auburn or Newton Wellesley Hospital, you'll say, well, I didn't have to register before. Why do I have to register now? You know, it's so important during this time where we're together but apart that we have contact information for one another. We want to make sure that everybody who participates in support group feels connected, and that also we have emergency contact information so that everyone is safe. So please email ftd.boston@gmail.com to request a registration link for support group, and I hope that I'll see you on Tuesday. Finally, let's talk about more Community Forum Fridays. So Community Forum Fridays, that's what we're doing right now. This is an opportunity for me to speak to the community on Fridays at 10 a.m. I'm going to welcome friends like Rich DiMare, community experts, and colleagues to talk with us about topics that are relevant to your life as a person living with a diagnosis or a caregiver of a loved one with dementia. So we just talked about support groups. Next week is going to be an awesome session with one of my co-facilitators, Amy Almeida, and Bridget Moran McCabe, the Support Services Director at the Association for Frontal Temporal Degeneration. And so Bridget and Amy and I are going to have a discussion about support group. Maybe there are questions that you have about attending a support group. You want to know what are the things that you should consider to attend. This would be a great session for you to attend yourself or to refer a friend who you think might also benefit from support group help. We're going to have sessions that are going to share caregiver wisdom. We're going to have a caregiver roundtable this fall. We're going to talk about managing challenging behaviors at home. I'll do that session with my colleague, Amy Marquezano. And we're also going to have a session that will give an update on safety guidelines for COVID-19. Of course, the gala is going to count as a Community Forum Friday event, but it will be in the evening. I probably will be busy getting ready that morning, won't be available to be online at 10 a.m. So I just want to let everyone know that they can go online and register for free at because.massgeneral.org/FTD support to sign up for any of our Community Forum Friday sessions, which will run the rest of September, October, and into the first week of November. I'll give a little plug that later this fall, keep your ears open because we're going to be launching an MGH FTD Unit educational webinar series with our team of clinicians and staff from the MGH FTD Unit. That series will give a little bit of a deeper dive into some of the clinical issues that families living life with dementia may be interested in. So please keep your ears open for that. And finally, A Night with the Arts for FTD, our 6th annual gala event. Go online today and register for your ticket. Send the link to your mom in California and ask her to join. This is an opportunity for people to join us from around the world at our 6th annual gala. Let's show them that community isn't canceled and neither is the gala. Let's show them that our community is resilient and dedicated to supporting one another even when times are tough. I love you. I miss you all. I'm so glad that we're back to Community Forum Fridays. I look forward to a fall of programming together, and I hope that we'll see each other soon. Thank you.